All right, so we're back here on the computer. We're showing a live video, and I'm trying to get all these real-time comments up there. They're going pretty quick. But I just want to show you a little bit. Let me show you my spreadsheet, and here are the headers and everything. The name goes here, and we got adult pieces, kid pieces. If it's on an album, Andrea tracks on this spreadsheet what she sold in albums, so that's on there. And if we're having a hostess for our live video. Then we have a free tax here, free shipping, free mystery piece, and free piece for
when
those
they buy 12
when they
pieces.
buy 12 pieces or more. When they hit 12 pieces or more, then they got emails, and then
If they want to pay through Facebook Messenger,
if we ask them that and we know that. And then address, I don't really mess with that over here. That's Andrea. She finishes out. She uses these spreadsheets for when she's invoicing and things like that. So I'm not going to explain it. But these are the headers that are on here. All right. And so to make, you can have this, and it's really easy to add to any of these. I could show you if you want to add something in there, but it's very, very easy. You just right click on that E or wherever you want one. It's going to go to the right of whatever you click on. So let me get back over here. So if I wanted something in between here, I go to F, I right click F, and I'm going to insert. Right. And so all of a sudden now I've got.
Then you add what you want.
Then you just type in there what you want. But I'm going to go back and undo that one. All right. And so over here is where you want to put the names in. You don't want to spend too much time typing. So I just want to show you while we're doing a live. But these comments they're scrolling pretty fast. But somebody says I want to buy a piece, so I go over here, and if I don't have them on the spreadsheet, let me do this because you can't see my fingers on the keyboard. Let me go to here, and I'll copy, and then I'll go back to the spreadsheet, and I'll hit the second one right here. If I hit this first one, it'll make it have a little line under it, as you can see. And if you click it, it'll try to take you somewhere on the website. So you don't want that one. You want to use this one right here. When you right click and you want to paste that name there, then you can put however you want to. I just use a little asterisk.
No, you use numbers, honey.
Well, no, here on free shipping I do. Free shipping I use an asterisk. And free tax I'll use an asterisk if we're doing it that way. Make sense?
Yes.
But yeah, if we're doing pieces, let's say Kaylee bought, a piece, I do that. But every time I go back in, if she buys another piece, I'll have to go in there and add that. There's a way I can go in here, and maybe later I'll share that with you. I haven't built it yet, but I can have little arrows here, and I can click up for one piece or two piece or three piece, and it'll auto fill in. But you have to remember, when you click on this right here, if she bought 3 more pieces, then you have to put the actual 5 in there. So you have to be very careful. All right, so I made another spreadsheet here with some different names on it because I wanted to show you, because you want to build a filter and also count the pieces. I forgot to put some pieces. And let's see. Kaylee wanted to buy 5. Somebody wanted this guy here. John wants to buy 17. Mary wants to buy 3. Leon bought 6. Grandpa bought 8. Melissa bought 1. Kate bought 11. Let's make that 12. And Shelly bought 9. All right. Well, I already know Kate is going to get a free mystery piece.
Because she bought 12 pieces.
All right. So I'll put a little asterisk there. And Mary, she had a dot, so we're doing free shipping that day. So we're going to put a asterisk right there. And let's see.
And then John has 17, so he gets a free mystery piece.
He gets a free mystery because it's over 12, right? So he gets a little asterisk there. And of course, just like that. Let me see who else. That's pretty close. Shelly's getting pretty close to that. So, all right. So I want to be able to filter. Number one, while I'm doing these names like we were talking about a while ago, I want to be able to filter because if over your next 2 or 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 lives, every time you copy and paste to the next one, which I'm going to show you how to do that, you want to keep the same names. Let's say Melissa, Kate, and Shelly were brand new customers, and Kate just knocking out of the park. We don't have to type these names in again like we were doing a while ago. You want to be able to copy and paste it to the next one. So before I show you how to do that, let's first learn how to filter. Click on this top line right here, and let's be able to filter. So we'll go to Data up top and hit Filter. And all these little drop-down arrows will do that. So let's put them in alphabetical order. So you know it's easier to
You
look
got
up, right? And so all of a sudden now they're in alphabetical order. So if I'm Mary, you can just scroll down to M. But if your list, I'm pointing to the screen, you can't see me. But let's just say you all of a sudden now your customer base has grown to like 50 or 60, and you go down, and they're way down here. But now you can't see what's up, what the name of each column is called. So we want this to stay in the same place. So we click on this number 1 again, and we'll go to View. Go to View, and then right here it says Freeze Panes. You click on this, and it says Freeze Top Row. We'll freeze the top row. So when you do go down, that top stays there. So so now you want to know how many pieces you sold, and so you just kind of select.
Yeah.
I just left click here and keep it clicked down, and I just kind of pull it down and let go. When I highlight all these and I go down here at the bottom, you'll see it there totals up to 61 pieces. So for that live, I've done 61 pieces. So I want to know how much is in commission, how much is I need to reinvest, and how much is it total. And if I tithe off of my income, then I want to know how much the tithes are. So I have a sheet for that. And what I say it was, I can't remember now. It says 61 pieces. So I go here and I put 61. If we just sold $5 jewelry, I'd put 61. And then I just click off somewhere else, and it gives you everything. Total amount of $305. Out of all that, at $2.75 a piece, you reinvest $167. Your commission out of that at $2.25 a piece per jewelry, you get 137, and of course tithes is $13.73. And of course, if you sold any little kids pieces, you'd put that there. If you sold any Z collection, you could do that. Let's say you sold 20 of the $1 pieces, and it does all that. And if you sold 3 of the Z collection, it would give you the total there. And over here it gives you the whole thing. Total of dollar amount of all the pieces sold combined to be $400. Total dollar amount of reinvestment is $226, and the total dollar of commission that you get to keep if you choose not to reinvest all of it will be $173. And of course, if you're not worried about tithes or tithing off of it, this is the same thing down here. This is just a duplicate without the tithe amount, but we tithe. All right, so you're done with that, and you got that documented. But now you want to keep all these names, because remember Mary, or whoever the last 3 were, I can't remember who it was now, but we got 3 on there, the brand new customers. So what you want to do is you want to come up here to the left. You see that little box right here, right there, and you right click on it and copy. Go down to the little add sign or plus sign to a new sheet when you're doing your next live. This is what you're for your next live. And you just hit paste. And all of a sudden now you've got another spreadsheet for your next live. You just come over here and just highlight all these and delete them off, and you start over. And then, like I said, if you're doing lives, right here, you just come over here and to copy that. I don't want everybody to see that, but that's the way it is. And then you hit copy, and then you go back and you just do the same thing we showed you a while ago. Listen over here like that. But I'm gonna get rid of that real quick. Anyway, so and that way you just continue on, and every time you do a new live, you can do that. But this one, the one we did before, you go down here and you right click on sheet 1. You want to rename it to, let's say, what's the date?
December 29th.
So December 29th, 2017. And then just click off of it and it names it that. And this next one, let's just say you want to, it's going to be January the 7th. January 7th, 2018. And that's what your new one is. And every time you want a new one, you hit this plus sign and you come up here, this little dot, you right click it, copy, add a new sheet, and then you hit that. And then it's got any of the other names on there. And pretty soon your names will be going all the way down. Now remember, when you do these new sheets, they won't automatically keep this line right here froze. So you have to go in there, top, go to View, click on View, Freeze Panes, Freeze Top Row, and also while you're there, go to Data, and then Filter. So you can filter, have these little drop-down arrows to filter anytime you want to do that.
Perfect. Thanks, Danny.
All right.